Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another war recap for Lords. We are on a pretty good win streak right now, and so things are going well, and I hope things are going well for you guys. However, let's get to why we are here tonight. Let's dive right into our war log here, and look at Despertaferro, I guess, is her name. Anyway. So we won 54-53. They got 93.65% of the damage, while the other team got 88.05% of the damage. And so we won, and that's the name of the game, right? Because, that's what we do for war. Anyway, tonight's main focus, we're going to look at King Harri. We're also going to look at Lord Hercules and go from there. And so let's dive right in and take a look and see what's going on with them. So we'll click on my team tab, scroll down to Harri, and let's see how he goes. So Harri's going to deploy his wall wrecker here down by the P.E.K.K.A. statue. The P.E.K.K.A. statue, the wall wrecker is going to be like the main tank. No pun intended. He's also dropping some some giants, to help funnel his main kill squad. So you can see here, he's going to clear that. And the wall wrecker's already going in, pathing all the way straight to the town hall. And if I recall, there's some bombs in here that he's going to clear, which you want to do definitely before you deploy your hogs and Valkyries in Harri's case. And so let's see how he deploys all that. Alright, so he's dropping some more wizards to help clean up the trash here. The bowlers are also going to help clean up some trash. And then now that his funnels are straight, his kill squad gets to come in. His king and queen both get to come in to help support the main attack that will eventually lure the CC. So there goes the bombs. Here comes the CC. And then at that point in time, he'll probably end up dropping a rage and a poison to help kill the CC. Probably on the queen, so therefore he doesn't have to use his queen ability right away. There goes the poison. There goes the rage. Saves his ability. CC goes down. So at this point he's at 25% of the base. And just on his kill squad. I mean, it's all about being patient. Thought I had that turned on. So it's all about being patient, right? And look at this. Big old chunk. All pretty much gone. Just from the kill squad. So then all he has left to worry about is this whole section, right? So then you got to pick your path. So then at this point in time, because of what's up here, what I would do is deploy the hogs probably over here and just have it pass downward. And so let's see what happens. So he drops the golem to help tank. Hogs incoming because all the ground attacks, all the DPS is on the golem. So then he brings in some Valkyries to help clean up trash to speed up the raid. Drops the heal to support the hogs, and look, all he has is just a clear beeline straight to the remaining defense. And it's pretty much a done deal. You probably want to drop a heal around here, and then maybe one over here just in case. But aside from that, I mean, his bombs are cleared out over here, so he knows he won't have to worry about anything over here much regarding bombs. And so he's very slick in that regard. Drops yet another giant to help curb that tanking Rages them up to speed them up. Drops to heal. And it's just, cleanup mode from there. And he still has 1 heal left, a freeze, and 2 wizards. So, well done on Harry's part. Very solid attacker. Hopefully he'll go to Town Hall 11 soon. Look at that. His Valkyries are still alive even. Takes care of the Queen. Brilliant. Alright. So well done, King Harry. Awesome attack. Got the 3. And that's what mattered. So now, moving on to Lord Hercules. We'll go back into our war details. Click on my team. Scroll down to Lord Hercules and see how he did. And so he'll be attacking number 18. And so there's his it looks like a Bowie, a Bowler's Witch combination. Obviously with the Wall Wrecker and his King and Queen. And he has 1 heal, 2 rage, 2 jumps. Because obviously he's going to want to get in deep into the core and then eventually on the back end to get out. So let's see how Hercules does here. So he's going to start with the witches up in the corner. And so with the witches, you're going to want to have them path down here. And then at that point in time, you're going to deploy your main kill squad here. And that's why you have your jumps to get through here. So let's see what happens. So the Wall Wrecker is going to be the main focus point of the tank, soaking up all the DPS. He's going to drop a jump at some point to get everybody further into the core. And there's the first one. Rages everybody up to get through the first layer of defenses. Drops the heal for the support. And at this point in time, he is now halfway through the base. As you can see. In this case, there we go. He is now halfway through the base. And all he has remaining is these guys. So, let's see how he focuses on that. CC comes out, poison goes down, rage goes down, same scenario. Doesn't use the Queen ability, so he's saving that. And then at this point in time, because the raid is kind of dying out, he rages everybody up. And try and push through the last part of the defenses to get everybody over. And then that's it. So, pretty easy. All he has remaining is this right here, including the Covenant Town Hall. And he still has, hang on. He still has all his witches up. And they're just going to wrap around. Which is also the other nickname for the witch staff. And at that point in time, they're going to meet and it'll be end of story. So we could probably speed this up because there's not enough defenses to worry about. And there you go. 3 stars by Lord Hercules. So very solid attacks. Use your wall workers strategically, and that way you won't necessarily have to bring any golems or a lot of giants to help soak up the damage. So the wall worker can do that just fine and still make it pretty much to its primary target almost on every occasion. And it's also a matter of where you deploy your wall worker to, because if you just willy-nilly drop it anywhere, it won't be as successful and your wall worker will break before it gets to your primary objective. So you gotta be smart where you deploy. And so, let's take a look at what I like to do sometimes is look at the most heroic attack. And so in this case, it was Lovely Nick. And if I recall, I watched this live. Yeah, because he's going to do a variation of a Dragoon with, well, no, he's doing a Laloon with a back-end E-Dragon. And he uses his Wall Wrecker to help soak up soak up damage. So then he deploys his hounds first, come in, and he drops his loons behind it. But in this case, it was kind of a bad move on his part, only because, you know, when you got the air sweeper focused right at where your drop zone is, you know, at that point in time, you're going to be fighting an uphill battle because of your balloons and your hounds. But let's see how he still does. So he raises his balloons up to get into the core, drops the freeze down to help soak up some of the damage, drops his clone down to get more balloons out of the air, pops his warden's ability to help push him through further. So I think the eagle just went down. And so he deploys his Wall Wrecker right on the Town Hall, only because at that point in time, the Town Hall is also a Tesla, so therefore, the loons are going to go directly to the Tesla and help take out the Town Hall. And that's what just happened. And so now, at this point, he's just trying to save whatever he has left remaining of the raid. And overall, it was a pretty successful attack. I mean, it's a Town Hall 12, so, you know, not every attack at Town Hall 12 is going to be a 3-star, and we understand this, but, you know, so we always want to try and at least go for a 2-star high percentage. And in this case, W. Nick achieved that by getting, I think it was like 67, 68%, something in that range. Or not. 64%. But nevertheless, it was still a high percentage attack and still very successful in his own right. So, not to take anything away from what W. Nick did, it was still very well out. A 2-star attack strategy point could be just as effective of getting a 3-star, just depending on where you're at in the war. If it's the late part or in the early part, you know, it could be the make or break whether or not you get mostly for a percentage, or, you know, you just needed that one extra star to push you over the edge. So, either way, he was a contributor to the war, very successful attacker as well, and there you have it, boys and girls. We won 54-53. We're just doing a Town Hall 10 attacks mostly right now. Only because there's not a lot of content out there for it. And so I kind of want to focus on that. But that's why I want to drop in the heroic attack as well. Because a lot of times those will be a Town Hall 11 or a Town Hall 12 attack. That way you get to see some of that, those featured attacks as well within the video. But that's it for me, guys. The next war is the one that we just got done doing and won again. So, I'll get on that within the next couple of days and show you how that went. I think at that one point I am going to be able to get back into war. My king is almost ready to go. He has 1 day left. There he is, napping. And my queen has been busy as heck, but she might go back down because she's at 163 DE. And right now I have 155. So, I'm debating whether or not I want to do war or just go back-to-back royals being down. I'm so close to 40, I may just do that, even though it sucks being out of war. Meanwhile, though, hope everything goes well for you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video whether it sucks, whether I talk too much. Let me know. Either way, I'll make changes and we'll go from there. This is a work in progress, and yeah, so feedback is critical, whether it be good or bad. Thank you guys, and you guys have a good night.